Welcome to our channel, The Turner's Flip Side. I am Ada. Here's Daryl.
So today we're going to talk about how we make capsules for our supplements, cayenne, cinnamon, ashwagandha, turmeric, etc.
Now, we don't really do supplements. We don't take vitamins and that. We just eat properly. But we do like to use a lot of natural herbs, things that are in your kitchen to stay healthy. And turmeric is a big one. Turmeric has a lot of health efficacies. And then there's cayenne. That's another video that we'll talk about later. So Daryl's getting ready to make me some ashwagandha capsules. And he's going to give you sort of a step-by-step account of what he's doing here.
So I have a capsule maker that I obtained from Amazon, and it holds 100 capsules. So I'm adding the ashwagandha, or whatever it is I want to fill the capsules with, to the capsule maker after I've put in the capsule halves into the capsule maker.
But wait a minute, you have to tell them about the various sizes of capsules that you use to make these capsules, because you have like 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Can you explain that?
Yeah, capsules come in different sizes, which determines the capacity of the capsule. And I prefer to use 00 or sometimes 00. The 00 is larger than 00, and so I prefer that because it gives you more bang for your buck.
And so now you see him going through this process over and over again. So he's going to explain to you exactly what he's doing here. He's filling these capsules and he's kind of repeating the process.
So I'm compacting the contents of the capsules to get as much into the capsules as possible before I close them. And so I put a little bit in, and I use this tamper to compress that down, and then I fill in some more. And I keep repeating that process. It takes about 4 rounds to fully compress or fill a capsule and squeeze the air out.
Yeah, and just so you know, as I mentioned earlier, we don't do a lot of supplements, but we do like to use products that are really effective in certain holistic areas. Ashwagandha is really a great product, particularly for women, and I use it frequently. And I don't want to go into a lot of detail at this moment about the efficacies of it. You can look up ashwagandha online if you're more interested in what it does. But Daryl also makes turmeric capsules for me, and we've talked about turmeric before, how effective it is in pain management and many other health efficacies. But I use it primarily for to manage pain. I don't do like aspirin or Tylenol, those types of things. I don't use that. I use turmeric, and it is an excellent pain reliever. And so he will make me turmeric capsules, and also we do this cayenne protocol, cayenne pepper. And Daryl is actually good at taking the cayenne pepper just straight. He puts it on his food and he puts it in his coffee and what have you. However, I can do some spicy, but I do better if I just take a capsule. I can still feel the heat once it gets into the tummy. I have to actually eat before I do turmeric, not a turmeric, but a cayenne capsule. But cayenne has a really large, extensive number of health benefits, and we'll do a video on just cayenne pepper right now, but I just wanted to show you how he makes our capsules.
The reason I got started with this was because we were paying a fair amount of money for a single bottle of turmeric capsules. You can get maybe 70, 90 capsules for typically around $15 or so. And you can actually buy a 4-pound bag of turmeric at the grocery store. I prefer to shop at the Indian grocery stores because their turmeric is finer ground and seems to be better quality once you get it to normal supermarkets. And you can get a 4-pound bag for about $11, and that 4-pound bag will make you several thousand capsules of turmeric. So clearly it's much more cost effective to make your own capsules.
Yeah. So yeah, you can see how he's kind of keeps adding a little bit more of this ashwagandha, organic ashwagandha powder that we have purchased in bulk, and he just keeps adding it until he gets these capsules pretty filled up.
And this process takes about 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes to make 100 capsules. And so, it really doesn't take a lot of time, and you save a lot of money, and you know what's in your capsules.
Yeah, absolutely. And so you have to have some patience, but in the long run, you're saving money and you're actually creating your own capsules. We are, because we know exactly what we're getting in these capsules. It's not any filler material or anything like that. It is the pure product that we are using. So
with our turmeric, we will add black pepper, which is known to make the turmeric more effective. And I also add some cayenne pepper to mine as well.
Yeah, and cayenne pepper is supposed to exacerbate the effects of whatever you're taking. So if whatever you are taking, if you add cayenne pepper to it, it tends to enhance the effects of it. So we're going to rush through this so that you can kind of get a quick view of how he's producing my capsules.
So I'm adding the tops to the capsules, and once I've got the tops in place, I dump them out, and then I take each capsule and I squeeze the ends together to make sure that they lock in place so that the top locks to the bottom of the capsule. I'm moving the capsules out of the powder that accumulated underneath them while I was making them, because once I start squeezing the capsules, I don't want a lot of powder getting on my fingers. So I've separated the powder out, and I'm squeezing each capsule to make sure it's locked in place.
Now, as an added bonus, we're going to talk about how we drink our coffee in the mornings when we drink coffee. We're not big coffee drinkers, but we do like to do the bulletproof coffee from time to time. And I'm going to show you a variation of that bulletproof coffee. I'm adding cacao to my coffee along with 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, which makes it bulletproof. Also, I add cinnamon to the coffee, and there's a really cool coffee that they do here in Mexico. It's Mexican coffee, and they add cinnamon to their coffee along with a sweetener. It's really delicious, but we do this coffee black. It's just coffee, a tablespoon of coconut oil, and cinnamon. And today I'm adding cacao, or cocoa as you know it, and occasionally we will add honey, but we like to add the honey once the coffee is cooled down, because you don't want to add honey to really hot temperatures because honey has a much more effective health benefit when you add it to warm water or warm substance.
One of the reasons why we drink the bulletproof coffee is because the coconut oil in the coffee contributes to your brain health. And so that's the benefit of the coconut. The cinnamon helps with your blood sugar level. It stabilizes your blood sugar. And so that's why we add that component, in addition to the fact that it tastes really good.
Now, you know, the original bulletproof coffee, the recipe was that you add butter, but I just couldn't get to the butter. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, the bulletproof coffee was a keto idea, keto concept, which is high protein, low fat actually. So I'm not sure how the butter comes in as a keto item, but in any event, we don't use butter, we use coconut oil. And coconut oil has a healthy fat, and so it is not like other oils.
So here I am tasting my coffee, and you're going to see a look on my face because it's like, I'm not sure this is the taste that I really want. So I decided that I would add a touch of honey to, and this is pure organic honey that we get here in Mexico. And so I just added maybe like a teaspoon of that just to kind of pump it up a little bit. And consider that I said earlier that I want to add honey to a warm temperature, not really hot. And there's a reason that I do that. The honey has a different kind of impact on your body when you add it to a warm drink as opposed to a very hot drink. Yeah, so I added that a little bit of honey, not a lot, but just enough. And you know what? That hit the spot. It's just right. So brain health, and many other things.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like us, and hit that bell.